Did you know that Cuba, a small island in the middle of the Caribbean Sea, holds secrets and facts that surprise the world? Cuba is not only famous for its strategic geographical location, but also has a profound importance in the history and culture of the Caribbean. In today's video, we will explore 8 amazing facts about this colorful country, helping you understand more about its people and their unique culture. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below. Let's start the journey of discovery. Fact 1. Advanced and free healthcare system for all. First, let's learn about Cuba's famous health system, one of the country's amazing highlights. Cuba has a completely free public health system for all people, ensuring that everyone receives full health care, regardless of economic conditions. Thanks to that, Cuba has achieved many outstanding achievements in disease prevention and improving the quality of life for its people. What's more special, this country also exports skilled doctors to many countries, especially poor countries, contributing to global health support. In addition, Cuba constantly invests in groundbreaking medical research programs, including the development of effective disease prevention vaccines. It is the advanced health system and humanitarian spirit that have made a very important part of Cuba's image in the international arena. Fact 2. Comprehensive education system with near-perfect literacy rates. Next, we cannot fail to mention Cuba's comprehensive education system, one of the outstanding achievements that has made this country famous. In Cuba, education is provided completely free of charge from kindergarten to university and is compulsory for all citizens, ensuring that no one is left behind. In 1961, Cuba launched a large-scale literacy campaign, helping to raise the literacy rate of the population to almost absolute. The state invests heavily in schools and universities, creating favorable conditions for every generation to have the opportunity to access knowledge and develop themselves. Education is not only a right, but also an important tool to promote the comprehensive development of Cuban society, contributing to raising awareness, skills, and community spirit. This is the solid foundation that helps the country overcome many challenges and develop sustainably. Fact 3. Timeless vintage cars on the streets of Havana. One special feature that cannot be ignored when mentioning Cuba is the image of timeless, classic cars on the streets of Havana. Tens of thousands of classic cars from the 1950s are still widely used, creating a nostalgic and unique beauty rarely seen anywhere else. The main reason for this phenomenon is the long-term economic embargo that makes it almost impossible to import new cars, forcing people to make the most of old cars. The creativity and ingenuity of Cubans is clearly shown in the way they maintain and repair these cars with alternative materials, keeping them running well for decades. Classic cars are not only a means of transportation, but also become a unique cultural symbol and a prominent tourist attraction, helping Havana become a unique city in the world. Fact 4. The U.S. embargo, a challenge that has lasted more than half a century. It is impossible to mention Cuba without mentioning the U.S. embargo that has lasted for more than half a century, one of the greatest challenges in the country's history. Starting in 1960, the embargo was imposed by the U.S. with the aim of isolating Cuba economically and politically. The impact of the embargo was widespread, deeply affecting many areas such as the economy, healthcare, education, and the daily life of the people. However, the Cuban people and the government have shown resilience and creativity in dealing with difficulties, from finding domestic solutions to promoting self-reliance programs. Although relations between the two countries have recently seen positive changes, the embargo remains a reality that affects the lives and future of Cuba. Efforts at reconciliation and development continue to be a story that many people are interested in following. Fact 5. Cuba, the cradle of salsa music and vibrant dances. In addition, Cuba is also known as the cradle of vibrant music and dances such as salsa, mambo, and cha-cha-cha, traditional music genres that have flourished here. Music is not only an art but also an indispensable part of the life and culture of Cubans, expressing the spirit, joy, and community cohesion. Cuba has produced many talented artists who have had great influence not only in the country but also around the world, contributing to making Cuban music a global icon. Unique music festivals and events held annually in Cuba also attract thousands of tourists who love music and culture, creating a vibrant, colorful, and enthusiastic atmosphere. This is one of the attractions that makes Cuba an unforgettable destination on the world tourism map. Fact 6. Baseball, national pride. In addition, baseball is also considered the national pride of Cuba, with an important role in social life. This sport not only unites the community, but also demonstrates the spirit of solidarity and deep national pride. The Cuban baseball team has achieved many outstanding achievements in the international arena, affirming the country's position on the world sports map. Many outstanding athletes have become inspirational icons, with stories full of determination and passion. Sports in Cuba are also influenced by political factors, contributing to promoting international relations and highlighting the national spirit in each match, creating a unique and meaningful part of the country's culture. Moreover, baseball is not only a sport, but also a symbol closely associated with the history and daily life of the Cuban people, from small pitches to international tournaments, where young talents are always nurtured and developed, contributing to building national pride and solidarity. Fact 7. The development of organic and sustainable agriculture. Notably, Cuba has made an important shift in the agricultural sector by strongly developing organic and sustainable agricultural models. Before the economic crisis of the 1990s, Cuban agriculture relied heavily on traditional methods and used a lot of chemical fertilizers. However, due to a serious shortage of fertilizers and pesticides, the country was forced to switch to green, environmentally friendly agricultural techniques. These models not only help increase productivity, but also protect the ecosystem and improve soil and water quality. The development of organic agriculture has brought about a clear positive impact on the environment and public health, while contributing to building a more sustainable economy for Cuba. This innovation has become one of the testaments to the spirit of creativity and adaptability of the Cuban people. Fact 8. Spanish colonial architecture blends classic and modern styles. Finally, Cuban architecture is one of the most amazing facts, showing a unique blend of Spanish colonial, classical, and modern styles. In big cities like Havana, you will easily notice buildings bearing a strong historical mark, with sophisticated decorative details and attractive bright colors. These architectural works not only preserve the cultural and historical values of Cuba, but also show the process of development and change over many periods. In particular, Havana has been recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site thanks to the excellent preservation of these ancient architectural relics. Architecture is not only a symbol of the past, but also plays an important role in developing the tourism industry, attracting millions of visitors from all over the world to explore the beauty of classical mixed with modernity. This is an indispensable part of creating the unique identity and deep pride of Cuba. Cuba is not only a beautiful tropical island, but also a country filled with inspiring stories, traditions, and resilience. Through the facts you have just discovered, you can see the unique value and unique culture of this country. If you want to experience a rich culture, deep history, and passionate people, make Cuba your next destination. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment to discover more interesting things about the world together.